Well, good afternoon, everybody. We are back out on the beautiful Winchester Bay Jetty today, and we're going to be fishing for lingcod to start. We're going to fish out the jetty, fish bait back, and then we are going to switch over and start fishing for salmon. I brought myself a spinner, and we're going to see if I can pick up my first salmon for the year. But for now, we're going to start out with a jig and see if we can pick ourselves up a lingcod. We're going to be throwing a 6-inch fish field swim bait in white or pearl, whatever the color is. And we're just going to be slow rolling to the bottom. See what kind of fish we can pick up. Hopefully a big lingcod, but I'll take small lingcod or cabezon or something. I haven't been jetty fishing because the wind's been so bad. And this whole week is just beautiful. So we're gonna be out here pretty much every day. Oh, I lost him. No. Oh man. On the first cast. What am I doing? Oh gosh. He whacked it too. Damn. I don't think he felt the hook. We'll get it back out there. Any teeth marks on this bad boy? Oh yeah. It was a lingcod. Big deep slice marks in it. So it has to be a lingcod. It's the only thing that has big teeth like that out here. Besides sharks. But they just bite you right off. Generally speaking. Sure seems like there's a lot of bait out there in the slick too. There's a whole bunch of birds feeding, pelicans and diving birds and seagulls, so there's quite a bit of bait around today. I'm sure there's some salmon somewhere. Hopefully they'll come in along the jetty here in a little bit when we're trying. Another hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll give her a good shot. Get off my hook. Come on, lingcod. I'm ready for you. I kind of wanted to come out this afternoon and fish the high tide, but the high tide's not till almost 8. And that would really interfere with the striper fishing that I want to do tonight, so I decided to come out earlier in the middle of the day. Fish! Got him! I got a fish. I'm talking about striper fishing. I'm catching lingcod. Gosh. I don't think it's very big. It's not really fighting. I don't know what's going on. It is just pulling down. Oh, I got him. It's a lingcod. That's not a bad fish at all. Look at him. Man, I don't know why he didn't fight. Usually those bigger ones fight way harder. He's cool. He's a blue meat lingcod too. No, 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 no. Get up here. Yeah. Now, I gotta get him somehow. I should have took him over to the right first. Well, There we go. Nice lingcod. I barely had him hooked. Look at that. Skin hooked him in the bottom of the lip. Wow. That was lucky. When you get these lingcod, you can grab them inside this first plate here. It's all bone, and it keeps you out of their sharp gills and out of their teeth. But you can see, ooh, easy. Look how easy that came out. All I did was skin hook him. That is a nice lingcod. Look at him. Just a beauty. I think I'm gonna keep him. This will be only the second lingcod I have kept this year. Every other one I've thrown back. He's got a whole bunch of lice on him. But yeah, I think we're gonna take him home for the day. And maybe he'll be the only one. I might keep another one, I don't know. But okay, so when I'm out here rock fishing, I use burlap sacks. You can buy them at local tackle stores and stuff. They're generally $2 or $3. You just bleed your fish, you throw them in here, and then you get them all wet. And then you roll it up over itself, and it'll keep your fish fresh for hours. And if it's really hot and dry, you just keep dipping it back in the water. So we'll dip it. Get the bag all nice and wet, and then you just roll it up. So yeah, once you get it all wet, all you're gonna do is take the bag and you're gonna roll the fish in it, and that'll keep the wet stuff wrapped over itself so it can't really evaporate out as easily. And then you want to put it in your shade if you can. Well, in my case, it's gonna go in my bag for now, and cover it up, and we're good. We're gonna go back to fishing. So I had to unwrap my bag and everything. I'm gonna get my net out actually, because it's pretty nice for landing any bigger fish. And if I wasn't careful, I was gonna lose that one being skin hooked. And so we got the net all ready. If I get another one, we'll be ready to go. I didn't want to break it out. I generally don't use the net for lingcod unless I know I'm getting big ones. But I usually use it for salmon, especially. So I brought it along for salmon, but we'll use it for lingcod today. It'll help me out on preventing me from losing some fish. Okay, we moved over as far as I'm going to go with the jig today because of the choppy swell out here. But we'll give this a good half hour, see what we can do. Hopefully we'll get into one right away. I really don't catch that many lingcod right here. I don't fish it as much because there's a whole bunch of big rocks out farther. You can kind of see them, I'm sure, on the camera. And they're like 10-foot tall rocks. And if you get a lingcod and he gets down on the other side of it, you'll never get him out. It's impossible. So when I'm fishing here, I either don't fish for lingcod, or I kind of pick my pockets to try to avoid those big rocks. And I generally just avoid fishing here for lingcod, because that's one thing I hate, is losing lingcod, and I got another one. Whoa. Easy. Easy, buddy. Come here. Let's get you up here. Then we'll... Get away from the rock. Get away from the rock. There we go. Got him. Woo! Gosh, this one's smaller and he's fighting harder than the last one. Still a legal lingcod. Look at that. Oh, don't do that. Come here. Yeah, that's lingcod number 2. I'll get in here. You can just grab him, like I said, right inside this first plate. You can get it, avoid the gills, you avoid the hooks, and gives you a really good grip on him. He was hooked good right in the corner. Wasn't going anywhere. Look at him. Another nicely. He's not bad. He's not too much smaller than the other one, really. Not nearly as fat. But I think we're gonna keep him and be done lingcod fishing. Or I might do a few more casts just because. But I'm gonna limit out on lingcod. And we'll see if we can get 1 or 2 more real quick before we start bait fishing. And then we'll shift over to salmon fishing after that. Day's going good so far. We'll have to see what we get into. Look at those bad boys. Yeah, look at the difference between the two. I mean, he's definitely bigger on the second one. But both good fish. I mean, this one's probably 24, 25 inches. This one's closer to 28, 29, maybe 30, depending on how you look at it. Not bad at all. Okay, well that's not bad at all. 2 lingcod. I've been out here just over an hour, I looked at right now. So I got my 2 lingcod limit. I'm gonna take 10 to 15 casts. And if I get a lingcod, I have to let it go, of course, but I'm gonna try for a cabezon because they are open now. So if I get lucky, I can get one of them too. But we'll do this for a few minutes and then we'll start bait fishing. See if we can get a limit of rockfish too. I got him. I got another one. Wow. Oh, this one might be nice. I don't know. He's got heavy right off the bat. I think he's bigger than the last one. Yeah, he's way bigger. I'm gonna have to let him go unless it's a cabezon. But that happens sometimes. What do we got? Oh, it's the same size lingcod. He just fought hard. Whew. Man, that hurt my arms. Pulling him out of that. That was... Come here, big guy. Yeah. A little smaller than the last one even. Every one I've caught has gotten just a little smaller. Kind of crazy. But there we go. That is the 3rd lingcod of the day. Right about 22 incher there. And we'll get him out of here. Off he goes. And I was really hoping that was going to be a cabezon too. That would have just been poetic. Saying, oh, I can get a cabezon and then catch one the next cast. That would have been pretty cool. Bunch of bait fish in here again, swimming in the rocks. Whole school of them, hundreds of them. Ooh. I just had a little bump. I'm not sure what that was. I didn't set the hook. It didn't feel right. Might have bumped something with my line. Fish, got him! Oh yeah! That's number 4. Let's go, baby! This one feels nice too, but so did the last one. Get up here. Get up off that rock. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? Get up here. Oh my gosh. What do I have? Oh, it's a nice lingcod. Oh my gosh. Big old lingcod. Oh gosh. Don't do that. Come here. Oh, easy, buddy. You're making this hard on me right now. Got him. Woo! Wow, lingcod fishing is insane today. We are just knocking them. hooked and we'll get a look at him. Hopefully he doesn't flop too much when I grab him. Usually when you grab here, they tend to freeze up. Oh my gosh, he was barely hooked. Barely hooked. Big old fat lingcod. Look at the head on that thing. Big old teeth. But he gets to go back. He's got a nice fin. Man, he's fat. Get out of here, buddy. Off he goes. Man, 4 nice lingcod today. That's awesome. This is by far my best day for lingcod this year. So I decided to switch over to salmon fishing early. The bait fishing wasn't work, just didn't have any bites. My battery died. I fished a few more minutes, didn't have anything. So we're gonna go back to casting this spinner. This is a 1 ounce Magnum spinner with a 7.0 Gamakatsu single hook on it. And yeah, we're just gonna be chunking and winding. Just reel as slow as you can. It's gonna be 30 feet deep where I am right now, probably. You don't really have to worry about hitting the bottom until you get close to the jetty. And when you get within 20-30 yards of the jetty, you just slowly pick up your retrieve speed. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Hopefully we're gonna get into a salmon. Hopefully it'll be a hatchery coho, because that's all we can keep right now. Ooh, that is a mile out there. That long pole and light line really helps, but you can kind of see I took myself down to, I don't know, I probably only got 40 yards left on there. Not exactly great. If you're getting into big fish like Chinook, I wouldn't cast that far with this setup. I wouldn't want to risk getting spooled. I've watched somebody hook a 40-pound Chinook on this jetty and get spooled before doing the same thing. And they kind of hit it in different ways out here in the ocean. Sometimes you'll get little ticks back to back to back as they're hitting the blade itself and not the lure. And other times they'll just smash it or inhale it, and you kind of just have to be ready. If you feel anything different, you have to set the hook. You just have to. Because with these barbless hooks, they'll just get it out of their mouths in a hurry. And I'm kind of getting close now. I can see my line angle. So all I'm going to do is just pick up my reel speed. Just to get it up off the bottom some more, have a steeper angle on the way up. And once I get close to the jetty, you just reel it all the way in. You can catch them right there. I mean, I've caught them right by that rock before. But I generally don't like to, because when you hook them right there, they have so much energy. If they dive down or to the side, they can jump into that rock real quick and get snagged or break your line. So it's better to hook them farther out. You want to hook them at least, 20 yards out, preferably. It just helps everything out. Well, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I came over to clean my fish, and there was a lot of people, and they were talking, and I cleaned the fish on camera and everything with them talking to me, but I don't think it's good enough to put in a video, unfortunately, because I kept turning, talking, and doing stuff. So no fish cleaning in this video. Maybe the next one I'll get on it. I'll definitely do it once we do the salmon and everything, but I'll do rockfish and lingcod at some point too. But yeah, good day. Had a lot of fun. Maybe next time we'll get into some salmon. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.